Hey chat, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to restart my entire PC because it wants me to install Windows 11 right now. No, I'm kidding. I be declining Windows upgrades consistently. They're like, hey, you should upgrade right now. I'm like, oh, no thank you. What if I put it off? What if I put it off again? What if I don't want your Windows upgrade? What is it gonna do for me? You know? Anyways, hi chat, we're not gaming today. We're not gaming today. We're just getting ready. But you guys know the drill. Ads are gonna play, and then after ads, we will chat. While I go download Windows 11. No, I'm kidding. Huh. I sure would love it if my camera was working. It was literally just working. What happened? Let me troubleshoot this then, I guess. Hello? I'm alright, with the exception of, my webcam just not working for some reason. Is it working? Let's see if it is it working on this screen? Ooh. It's not. Let's see. Let me see. Did it become unplugged? The fun- oh, fuck, okay. The fun part about this is my camera literally was just working. Because I centered it. I was framing it. Like I always do right before stream. Huh. Let me... Huh. The universe just hates to see me happy. I could have gone home 2 hours early, and then like right as I was beginning to fill up the case and leave, we got 2 big orders back to back, and like I still went home early, mind you. Okay, so the camera's working on like the PC. It's just not working on... Huh. And like I still went home early, but I could have gone home earlier, you know? I really hope it's not... Oh. OBS? Don't freak out, OBS. What if I just... I really don't want to have to, like, delete. Fuck, let me... Interesting. I might just have to restart stream altogether. It might just be OBS. So I'll be right back. Okay. The answer was to just restart OBS, I guess. So are we back? Looks like we're back. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Okay. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. The good old turn it off, turn it back on again. I literally had to do that with my phone earlier. Yep, on and off trick, exactly. Yep. I had to do that with my phone earlier. The YouTube app just wouldn't open. At all. It just wouldn't open. And I was just like, I cannot take this anymore. So I just turned off my phone and turned it back on, and I was like, okay, it opened. So. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know. I don't have enough sleep to deal with this. I went to bed at like 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock. And it's not even for lack of trying, because I did try. I did try to go to bed. I just wasn't falling asleep. So I ended up Christmas shopping. You know, as one does. Please. I just want to sit cross-legged. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're not gaming. We're not gaming. If I lean... Oh, but then it catches the thing. That's why I never did that. Never mind. Okay, I lied. Just kidding. I might also have to... Yeah, we just chit on today. I'm going out later. So as opposed to just not streaming at all, I was like, oh, I haven't done a get ready stream in a bit, so we'll do that. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we're back to 1000 Resist. So I am very curious about that game still. Very interested to see where it's going. It's probably too much, but it's fine. skin needs the moisture. I love watching the camera that I just fought to get back on get all blurry because my hands are in front of my face. What do you mean ads? Because I restarted stream, it's giving you ads again. I'm sorry. Da, da, da. One of these is more my skin tone than the other. One of these things are not like the other. Also, don't think I have my, like, cream foundation over here, but it's fine, because I'm not really- not cream foundation, cream contour. But it's fine, because I don't really- I'm just kind of doing really, really bare minimum. Which is still more than nothing. I always find that funny. When people are like, oh yeah, I'm just doing the minimum. I'm like, are you? I just didn't put on, like, anything last time I went. And, like, that was following up the last time I was there being my performance. And I was like, this doesn't feel correct. This feels like I should be putting in more effort now. But I just wasn't feeling it last time. I was like, I'm tired. Like, truthfully, I'm too tired to even go, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, I have been working nonstop for 2 fucking weeks. Like, I'm gonna go do something fun. Beauty Blender low-key still smells like the soap I used to clean it, which might be a problem, but it's okay. It's fine. It didn't break me out last time, and I used it last time. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I restarted the stream, so it immediately wanted to be like, give you ads again. And had I noticed it earlier, I would have dismissed it. I just was not paying enough attention. Truthfully, I was just blabbering about how last time I went out to the same place that I'm going out to now. Or today. I didn't wear any makeup because I just wasn't feeling it. But I wanted to go out anyways because I had just gotten through like a hellish week. And then I went out and I was like, damn, last time I was here, I was in like wool beat drag, and now I'm not. This feels weird. What's funny about last time is, the bartender, I don't think even fucking recognized me. I don't think. Because she normally does, I think, at this point. Or at least she has a couple times. And the last time, she didn't. And I was kind of like, oh. It caught me off guard, truly. So I was with my fiance. I was with Spider, and I was like, surely you at least recognize them if you don't recognize me. Please do not become patchy. I don't have the patience to deal with that. Anyways, now that song's over. My mouse. Lego Cantina Band. I had the epiphany literally like 10 minutes before stream about putting this on this playlist. So I was like, it's a video game sound. Theoretically, it shouldn't get copyrighted. Oh yeah, 100% it's classic. So if this portion gets copyrighted, I'm gonna be so mad. Cause like I know Disney owns Star Wars now, but like this is Lego Star Wars. There's no way they can come after me for this. Why does the official recording have a clarinet squeak in it? I caught that. Yeah, no, Disney's petty like that. They can truly come after me if they want to. I'm gonna ignore the fact that I'm like breaking out my chin. Nobody sees that. Hold on. I remember this being... And I'm only throwing shade because I am a clarinet player. I remember this being better performed. I also feel like I'm doing my makeup out of... Oh, you know why it feels like I'm doing it out of order? It's because I'm so used to fucking... The last time I've done, like... Makeup, I think, was for drag. I think I've only ever, I've just been practicing. And that always leads with, me blocking out my brows. So now that I haven't done my brows yet, I'm like, this is wrong. Maybe that's why it feels like that. No, anyways, back to, not throwing shade, but throwing shade. That recording definitely had 2 clarinet squeaks in there. Anyways, I'm gonna take off my headphones because it's always hard to really see what I'm doing. I just wanted to listen to Lego Cantina Band. Sorry, I've just gone silent. Let's see. What can I chit chat about? Never mind, actually. I'm gonna start talking about Arcane. The issue is I can't really speak about Arcane because I haven't even finished the first act yet. The first act of season 2. I've not finished it. Right, we're just vibing. I think I'm still in the first act. I can be on act 2 for all I know. Pinned a new snake. That's what I did. I'll finish watching it ASAP. I'll finish watching it fucking ASAP. I know Act 3 comes out tomorrow, I think. Rest of the season, yeah. Yep, Okay. As always, here's your general... I keep hearing, like, bits and pieces about it, and I'm, like, really worried. Because I'm on... What's the last thing I remember? The last thing I remember, and I don't even remember if I actually finished the episode. I don't know where the episode ends. I don't know if I finished the episode. But the last thing I remember is... Vi and Jinx and Isha running into Vander in the tunnels. That's the last thing I saw. Okay. As always, here's your general dead reptile warning. It's not bugs this time around. It's a dead snake. But I found a dead snake on Tuesday. And I finally got it pinned today after not having the energy to for a while. But like it's a little lined snake. It's one of the type of snakes that have been in the window well before. Yeah, he's just a little guy. They don't get very long. This one's maybe... I should start measuring them. I should start getting really scientific with this shit, shouldn't I? Too late now. Besides that, rigor mortis set in, and I'm not going to try to break its bones trying to fucking measure it. They only get to be about, like, 12 inches, 15 at the longest, but I think that's really long. I think it's like 12 inches is their max adult height. Adult height? Adult length. But it's a little lined snake. They tend to burrow. They tend to burrow and live under rocks and stuff and eat earthworms. This one I found partially buried, actually. He was under rocks. And I kind of had to, like, lift and pick them up and shift them around to get them. But I saw him on Tuesday, and I left him there for a little bit, just in case he was still alive. I knew for a fact he wasn't. Just like the parts that I could see and the way he was laying, I was like, oh yeah, he's not alive. He's dead. But as always, I leave it alone for minimum 2 hours. Just in case. Just in case. But he didn't move, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's confirmed dead. So I moved the rocks and everything, and I grabbed him, and I put him in a Tupperware. I, finally caved and just bought specific Tupperware to be temporary holding cells. Temporary holding cells. Because I never seem to have jars on hand. Despite me doing this for a couple months now, I just don't have jars on hand. But also, it's hard to have jars on hand if I don't know what size I need. Or if I need a jar or a shadow box. So I just got Tupperware. But yesterday before work... what should have been a 30-minute errand before work. Yeah. I never know when I need one. What should have been a 30-minute errand before work give or take like 5 minutes, resulted in me nearly being late for work. I was pulling up to the building. I was pulling up to my work 5 minutes before I have to clock in. And that is the first time I've ever been that quote-unquote late of my own accord. And I hated it. I fucking hated it. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, it's only 5 minutes before I clock in. Like, this is weird. I hate it. So I basically got into the building, got my fucking chef's coat on, clocked in, finished putting up my hair, and like went downstairs immediately because I was on the clock. Normally I get to work like 20 minutes before I'm supposed to clock in, because I stay being anxious about time. And plus I like having a transition period going from like, okay, like I'm here at work, I'm ready to work, and then, you know, give me a little bit of time to get ready to work, you know, mentally prepare to work, and also like get my hair up and stuff like that. Like I like having like a loading time. So usually I'm at work 20 minutes before I'm supposed to clock in. And I was so stressed pulling up like 5 minutes before I'm supposed to clock in. "30 minutes turned into me nearly being late for work, and I don't understand how. I really don't understand how, because I looked at like, I was like, okay, if I leave at this time, get to Joann's to go get the jar. I was getting the jar for the snake. I was like, if I leave at this time, get to Joann's, grabbing the jar will take like 5 minutes max. Leave Joann's at this time, or by this time, get to work, I'll be here at work my typical 20 minutes before I'm supposed to clock in. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I was so confused. I don't know what happened to the time. I don't know if Google Maps lied to me. I don't know what. But like, I don't know. I got to work on time, but then I hated it. It was a rough start to the morning. But then after work yesterday, I really wanted to get the snake pinned, but I got home and I was like, I'm just gonna take a shower and go to bed. Like, I'm so tired. Yeah, Google Maps lied to me. Google Maps didn't want to see me win. But I got home yesterday, I took a shower and went to bed. So then when I got off early today, I was like, okay, well, I might as well pin the snake. Like, I have okay energy, you know? So I pinned the snake today. But I found him on Tuesday. He's been in his temporary holding cell. I don't say this about myself very often. It's beer. I don't say this about myself very often. Specifically because I've never gotten tested, nor do I think I will ever get tested. It's times when I taste something or smell something and can immediately identify that they've changed the formula that I go, might be autistic. Because I've had this before. I had this last holiday season. And it is not the same. It's not the same. They've changed their formula. This is the Bath and Body Works vampire blood hand sanitizer all over again. It really be like that sometimes, don't it? I forgot what I was gonna say before that. I got immediately caught off guard that I was like, this is different. Yes, okay. I have beef with Bath & Body Works. And mind you, I love Bath & Body Works. Like, I don't know if it's obvious about me. I don't think it is. But I'm very much, like, the joke is I call myself, like, a high-maintenance girly. Girly, gender neutral. I call myself... Come back to me. I don't have eyebrows. I know I don't. Stop unfocusing. I call myself a high-maintenance girly because I fuck with, like, my lotions and my skincare and the whole shebang. The amount of times I've walked into a Bath & Body Works for, like, Christmas gifts, walked back out, given people their gifts, and they've been like, this is a perfect scent. Like, how did you know that this is what I would like? And I'd be like, because I vibe checked you and I got it right. Like, I'm a good gift giver. I am so good when it comes to picking out lotions for people. I'm like, here you go. I think you would like this one a lot. And they go, no, I love this. And I'm like, I know. Okay. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, with our Halloween collection, Bath & Body Works put out Vampire Blood hand sanitizer. I got it. It was amazing. I loved it. Used it up. The next year, they didn't have it. They sold out. They sold out when I went back. I was upset, because I was like, dang, I wanted to restock. It's fine. I just got a pumpkin one. Pure pumpkin. It was fine. It was okay. I was coping. This year, we go back. And I see that it's in stock. And I go, perfect, it's in stock. Take it. I take the little tester, put some on my hand to test it, and I was like, oh, that's different. I go, that's different. It wasn't as heavy. It wasn't as musky. It wasn't as heavy. It was lighter, more fruity. For what reason? For why? Why would you do that, Bath & Body Works? Found out why. Because they made a more masculine scent of it. They made a more masculine version of Vampire Blood, and I bet you, I haven't smelled it. I'm getting this from, like, secondhand news. They made a more masculine scent of Vampire Blood, and I bet you anything that's the original formula. I bet you the masculine one is the original formula, and it's heavier, and Vampire Blood is now marketed to be more feminine, and that's why it's lighter. No, I clocked that shit immediately. I smelled it, and I was like, that's different. I still bought it. It still smelled fine. But I was just like, this is wrong. Incorrect. So I have personal beef with Bath & Body Works. Yeah, the new one smells like lighter. It's fruitier. It doesn't have as much as like the heavy scent to it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it because they released a masculine version, and that's why they made it lighter versus being heavier, which I get the marketing between masculine and feminine scents. I get the marketing. I get it. But also consider, why do we need to bother? Why do we need to bother with that type of stuff? Why can't we just be like, this smells like this. This one smells like this. If you want to smell like this, wear this one. Why do things need to be masculine and feminine? It's just a scent. It's just a smell. It's just a smell. Like, there are a lot of things in the world that don't need to be gender specific. But scent specifically? Oh, and yeah, exactly. If it's feminine, it's all like pinky and glittery and frills and froof, and then like the masculine scents are always like black, blue, gray. My bitch. What? Huh? Why? Hold on. I actually have a perfect example of this. Hold on. Because I own shit ton of Bath and Body Works stuff. I'm gonna put my headphones. I have a body spray that is Manhattan Nightcap, dark blue packaging, black, very, I guess, like sleek, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Manhattan Nightcap. Men's body spray. And the body shimmer, body oil that I own. Where'd it go? Put my blanket over it. Into the Night. Shimmery. Gold. And like, maybe this is a bad example because it's literally body shimmer and that's why it's sparkly on the packaging. It is very pretty. But this is just the lotion. This is just the lotion. Maybe this is a bad example because this is black. Kind of a bad example, but we kind of get the scope of it. And I just like, why? Why? The fucking Japanese cherry blossoms, all pink and red. Ugh. Oh, you know what? There are also two other examples that I could go get off the bookshelf, but they're not mine. And I just sat back down. I'm not getting back up. Yeah, no, I've never understood why scents in particular are so stereotyped out. Because for the longest time, my dad wears one of two scents. Either Arrows by Calvin Klein? I know the cologne's called Arrows. I think it's Calvin Klein. I cannot remember, but I know it's Arrows. And the other one that he wears is called Vanilla Fields. And technically, I would argue that Vanilla Fields is typically a feminine marketed scent. But it's just like, it's flat vanilla. That's all it is. It just smells like vanilla. But if you said those two names, and you went, oh, which one's the perfume? Which one's the girl's body spray, or cologne, or whatever, 9 times out of 10 people are gonna be like, oh, it's Vanilla Fields. It's like, no. It was just marketed as just a scent. I don't know. When I worked at McDonald's, and I do know that this is petty. I got petty with it. When I worked at McDonald's, if I had to ask people what Happy Meal toy they wanted, instead of going, oh, okay, did you want the boy toy or like the did you want the boy toy or the girl toy? I'd always be like, okay, did you want like whatever we had, like say if we had like Transformers and Barbies or whatever the fuck, I'd always go, okay, did you want the Transformers or did you want the Barbie? And they'd always be like, oh, let me get the girl one. Every single time I was so tempted just to hit Transformers. I know what they wanted. They wanted the Barbie one. I know what they wanted. I was so tempted to put the fucking Transformers every single time. I was being petty about it. I was being so petty. No, but tell me why the boy toy from... I can't do this anymore. Tell me why the boy toy from McDonald's always slapped harder. Like, I forever stayed wanting the boy toys from McDonald's. If it was between Hello Kitty and Pokemon, I was like, Dad, get me the Pokemon. Ninja Turtles and, like, Strawberry Shortcake. Dad, I want Ninja Turtles. It was whatever toy I wanted. I gave two shits about which one was the girl toy or which one was the boy toy. It was whatever one I wanted. And, like, I guarantee you 95% of kids work like that. It's whatever toy they want. Now I know I've been neglecting my skincare, so my, like, makeup isn't sitting. I don't know why. I don't know why. They weren't the last time we had Pokemon toys. The last time we had Pokemon toys when I was there, personally, they weren't separated at all. They were just Pokemon. Yeah, but, like, of all things to be separated, Pokemon? Really? Like, really? I don't know. And, like, truthfully, I don't think McDonald's ever did it to, like, push gender stereotypes. I really don't think they ever did. I think it was more so a ploy to be able to have two different endorsements, you know? I think it was more of a case of having two different endorsements than having, like, oh, boy versus girl. Like, I think it was just a matter of, like, oh, we can have Barbie and Transformers in our store, you know? Yeah. I don't think they did put much thought into it. I think it genuinely was just like, how do we make more money? Speaking of McDonald's toys, I haven't had McDonald's in, like, absolutely ages. Did they do their little Halloween plastic buckets this year? Because I don't know if I ever saw anything about them. Yeah. Yeah, back then it was far more rampant. Was that McDonald's? That was McDonald's, yeah. Wendy's did the fucking Krabby Patty. Yeah. You're right. I think it was McDonald's that did the Wednesday burger. Yeah. Because a coworker was telling me about it. And I was kind of like, And I was like, truth be told, I just don't want a purple burger. I just don't want that. That's just not appealing. They saw the Grimace shake go viral and they were like, let's do that but burger. You don't need to do a purple burger, I promise you. Or no, it was just the bun too. It wasn't even the meat. It was just the bun. I don't know. Call me weird. I don't want my food to be the wrong color that it shouldn't be. Yeah, it was just the bun. I just, you know. Sometimes food can be fun colors. That's okay. But if I'm just going to, like, a fast food restaurant, I don't need to be having, like, a purple burger. If I want fun colored food, there better be a specific reason. That's not marketing. Day was a good show, though. I liked it. I rewatched it, actually. Which doesn't necessarily say anything about the show, it just means that it was something able to put on the background. Actually, I think I've rewatched it 3 times. Maybe that does say something about the show. But I liked it. It was okay. I think you'd enjoy it. It's not like... It's not spectacular, fantastic, amazing. You know? But it's alright. It ain't bad. Jenna Ortega, yeah. Yeah, Jenna Ortega's pretty good. She's a pretty good actress. So if she's in something, I will definitely, like, consider, like, oh, maybe I should watch that. Maybe it'd be good. I haven't seen my natural brows done in makeup in a minute. I'm having a hard time perceiving my face. Because I'm trying to think about the last time that I did, like, makeup that wasn't drag. And I cannot reliably remember, like, full face or not, I cannot reliably remember the last time I did makeup that wasn't drag. Weird. Funky. Mm-hmm. It's probably the blue. It's probably the blue look. And I do remember that one. Because then I looked at myself and I went, I look like Ember. I don't think she has a last name, but Ember from Danny Phantom. Because I think that's when my hair was still blue. When did I make my hair green? No, was my hair green during that? I've had green hair for a while. I'm thinking too hard about time. I don't like it. That sounds about right. That sounds about correct. Because I think I was making the joke of like, oh yeah, of course I just changed my hair to green and now I'm doing a blue look. Maybe. Something like that. It was like right around the time. I think you're correct that it's like right around that moment. I guess if I really cared, I can go look for the VOD, but I don't care enough. I'm being lazy. I'm going faster than I thought I was going to be. Which makes sense. I feel like it makes sense that I'm going faster than I thought I would. Because I'm not doing a full face, like, whatsoever. And I did get significantly faster at doing my drag makeup. So now, of course, I'm, like, speed running this. And I'm like, bro, I don't have to be ready. I don't have to be ready for another hour and 15 minutes. Like, I can take my time. I don't actually know if I said before. But I'm going to a drag show. I'm going to, the same club I always fucking go to. The one and only place that I, like, reliably go to. I don't know if I did say. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I feel like I am not. No, I'm just going as a spectator this time. I want to try to get into... So open stages are once a month, every second Friday of the month. And signups are on the first of the month. So I'm going to try to get in to this next one, but I work 10 hours on the day that signups drop. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll try. But, oh my god, I really want to. I really, really want to. Okay. So, I'm not going to spoil too much of it, because I will still do the act if I don't get in. But, the next second Friday is on Friday the 13th. It's on Friday the 13th. And I love horror movies and making props. So if I get in, I am going to be speedrunning 2 weapon props. I have the songs in my head already. I know what I'm performing if I get in. If I get in, I'm gonna pop off. I'm also thinking about... There's 1 or 2 ways I can do the specific special effects that I want to do. One of them is a little bit trickier than the other one, but both of them I think are within my skill level. I just don't know if I'll have enough time to reasonably test and make sure that I can execute it right. But I want to go big, and the SFX thing that I want to do, if I can pull it off, I think it'll look so good. But the issue is it's in the second number, so whatever I do has to be able to last through the first number. And that's where I have like 1 of 2 options. One of them is more of a makeup route. And the other one is more of a functional prop route. Like, by all means, I'm not making a real weapon. Although some of the props I make are basically like fucking Harley's mallet might as well be a real fucking mallet, because that shit's heavy and dangerous. But it's a prop. It's not going to be a real weapon, but it's going to be functional in the way that it will sell the illusion that I need it to sell. And I think I might try to make that one over doing the makeup route, because the makeup route will get me the same effect, but I think it'll be harder to execute. So I don't know. I don't know. And I can't, like, puzzle it out because I don't want to spoil anything. Anyways, right before that, I was going to say that this is kind of a vibe. Because I have a little hairband. Hairband? Headband. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work, but also at the same time, it's just con crunch. I've con crunched before. The weapons that I'm thinking of... I actually don't know if I have enough of one specific material. But the weapons I'm thinking of, I think I can get done in like 8 hours? 10 hours for both of them? Max? That's like 2 days of work. That's 2 days of like late at night work, but it's 2 days of work. And both of them I have already made that type of weapon. Both weapons I've already made before, so it'll be really easy to make again. The only difference is one of them might be slightly different to make it functional. No, I have a little headband on, and I was gonna do like a half up, half down look for tonight, but I'm kind of just digging the headband. It's very hard to get headbands to work for me anymore because of my shaved sides. They have to be pushed like real far back in my head. I don't know. We can fuck around and see. We'll see. I mostly just wanted my hair on my face. The real issue is going to be the shoes. surprisingly enough, it's going to be the shoes. Because... Sorry, I just got like really out of breath for some reason. I'm yapping too much. The color shoes that I want, I don't already own. But I really, really want that color shoes. Everything else, I either own or can guarantee that I'll get it in time. But the shoes, I really don't want to buy a brand new pair of shoes. I just really, really don't. I don't want to go to a store and buy like $30 shoes, $40 shoes. I don't want to do that. Shoes are expensive. Shoes are expensive and for no fucking reason. Well, good quality shoes are expensive for a good reason. I own a pair of Pleasers, and I think they were like $80 fucking dollars. The $80 pair of boots that I own are good shoes. But those are the most expensive shoes I own, and I don't think I own anything else that is nearly that expensive. But the last pair of shoes I got off the Depop. They were a good price range, and that time around, I did get them in time, and I had plenty of time to order them. This time around, I really, really don't want to buy the shoes until I know if I'm in or not, you know? But then I don't know if they're going to come in time, and I don't know if I'm going to have them in time enough to practice in them. Because that's another thing, is that I would like to practice in the shoes as well. So I think I just need to track down whether or not there's a fucking thrift store around here. Because I do not know. I don't know if there's a thrift store around here. But I tear up thrift stores. Right? Because worst case scenario, I just have them. I just have them and I use them later. You know? I will still use them. So I might just order them now. But another option is a thrift store. And like going and finding them, like a pair of shoes that'll work in person. I have not, unless I haven't been paying attention, I've just not seen a thrift store around here. But I used to fuck up thrift stores. Cosplay shit. Just good finds. I used to go thrift store hunting with my grandma. And then later on, it evolved into like cosplay shit. Yeah, I'm sure if I looked it up, there's one, like, within reasonable distance. I just have to, like, make a day of it. Throwing shit. I just have to make a day of it and, like, find a good time to go. But I do think, I think a Goodwill will serve me good right about now. Because even if I find something, because I'm also looking for a couple different, like, outfit pieces that, like, I would love to be able to just get secondhand and not have to buy brand new. Just to save me some money. And, like, I can alter clothes. That's no problem. If I find it a little bit too big, like, I can just sew it down. But I just need to, like, make a day of going thrifting. And honestly, I think now's the season. Christmas season? Nah. Thrift season. At least that's how it was in California. Yeah. I always feel like around the holidays is like when you go thrifting. Ooh, oops, there's a lot on that brush. Okay, I definitely did not mean for that to be that dark. I just somehow picked up like a shit ton on the brush. Fine. I should add more to this side. Okay. Speaking of Castlevania and shows I need to watch, I need to watch the Castlevania series on Netflix. Because I've heard that it's pretty good. I just don't know if that means like it's good for people who've also played the games. It's pretty good, yeah. Because I don't think they follow the games literally at all. I do think it's just the characters, which is fine. That's fine. I'm just worried that I'm gonna like go into it and be like, that's not the lore. Like, actually, that's not the lore. No, it's not so basic. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I figured. I figured it was catered more towards just the general audience. I just want to point at the screen and go, hey, I know that person. Ooh, I sure would love it if I didn't get a shit ton of Fallout. That'd be so great. No. I've been meaning to get into the Castlevania show. But it's really hard for me to start new shows. Especially if they're shows I have to pay attention to or I want to pay attention to. Because 9 times out of 10, when I'm watching something, I'm actually working on a project or something else as well. So I'm not actually physically looking at the screen, I'm just listening to it. And so, like, if I want to, like, actually watch the show and see the visuals and, like, watch the show, I have to find time to do specifically that. And I rarely ever do. Yeah. Like, I rarely ever do that. So it's like, there are certain things that I've, like, put off watching just because I'm like, well, I don't have the energy to devote to, like, sitting down and just watching it. No. That's when I need, like, a project where I can do without looking. Like, crocheting something. Where I can just, like, do it without really looking at it. So that way I can actually watch the TV. Yeah, I'm sure it would be. I do really like hobbies that you don't have to put too much willpower and thought into. I really do be speedrunning this makeup. I keep looking at the time because I'm just an in general anxious person. And I'll look at the time and be like, how much time do I have left? And I'm just like, oh, I have nearly an hour. So I'm basically done except for eyeliner, mascara, and lipstick. And highlighter. I always forget about highlight. It is 48, so let's see, that's gonna take about 15 minutes, so if I start then... What's a minute to No, I'm still kind of on time. Because I'm not gonna end stream and then immediately leave. I'm gonna end stream and take a couple minutes to gather my shit. And then go. And I'm gonna have to step off camera to change. I'm tired. How am I about to be I'm tired right before I go out? I stay being tired all the time. There is no awake. It's a myth. Wow. I don't know. I'm manifested out of nowhere. It is very much like a case of, I thought I had playing cards over here. I do. It is very much a case of I'm tired and then I get there and other people are excited and I'm like, oh, okay, now we're excited. But, it's also it's a oh, you're out having time for yourself. You're treating yourself. Find the energy to make it enjoyable kind of thing. I think that's another factor of it. Is I'm oh, well, you know, you want to enjoy yourself while you're taking some time to do something fun. Deal. Must drop the energy. Oh, there goes the ad. Ripperonis. So now we're just gonna play the shuffle card game a little bit. I have to have something to do with my hands. Ripperoni. I'm gonna start doing magic tricks. I used to know the is this your card one. I don't know it anymore. I used to know sleight of hand magic. Do I remember it? No. Me? Remember anything that I've taught myself? Never. I do like shuffling cards though. Shuffling cards is fun. I'm sorry. He's playing Call of Duty? Wow, imagine playing Call of Duty. It couldn't be me. I used to play... Sorry, I'm like chugging this beer and now I've got like the fucking hiccups. I used to play Call of Duty Zombies. I think it was Call of Duty 2? Maybe? It was whatever one had Nuketown. I used to play Call of Duty Zombies and that was the only Call of Duty I ever played. Was Zombies. Can't remember if I was any good at it. I think I was. I'm fairly okay with like aim-based games. Maybe during this ad break I should go open my second beer. I don't know why I chose beer as tonight's pregame. I don't really ever drink beer, but I do like Samuel Adams' winter stuff. That's why I chose it. And then they changed the fucking formula. Alright. I'm not even gonna hit the BRB. I'm just gonna be right back. Use this ad break to my advantage. What is stupid about that is I used to have 2 bottle openers in this fucking room. I used to have 2. Now I don't have any. I don't know where they went. They're all gone. Talking about the fact that I can't find my bottle openers. I used to have 2 bottle openers in this room and I don't know where they went. They're gone. I use the ad break to go run and open my second. Always. I stay having this blanket. Every time I stream, this blanket is on my lap, whether or not you see it. It is my chair blanket. I was also just fucking with cards this entire time. Shuffling cards is like one of my favorite hobbies. Not hobbies, like fidgets. I stay having playing cards on me like all the time. If I have my bag, I have playing cards. I just really like shuffling playing cards and I don't know why. It is very cozy. It's got like this side and then the inside's like, oh, you can't really tell on camera. It's like a different material. It's like a soft fuzzy material. You can kind of tell, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I used to have 2 bottle openers and I don't know where they went. Okay. What time is it? 55? Okay. Let us stretch, apparently. That wasn't my intention. We'll be stretching. My hands are so dry. Winter hits and my hands get dry. So dry. Especially working in food service where I'm washing my hands constantly. Ugh. Ugh. That's too big of a drink. Yeah. I always have lotion in my bag. I get off of work, lotion. Immediately. I get home, lotion. Just for funsies. Get ready to go to sleep, lotion. Wake up in the morning, lotion. I need to push in my thing so I can actually rest my hand properly. Ooh, those are not the same angle at all. Who needs a Q-tip when you can just use your nails? Just like lick my nail and use that to straighten out my eyeliner. Ooh. I wanted thin wings, but the harder cards did not permit that. The universe said, nah, bitch. You know, sometimes I just go, it'll be dark in there. Baby doll, are you awake? Do you want some water?
I've got water.
Okay. Right, hydration hype. I have water on the outside of my desk. I'm usually pretty good about drinking at least 32 ounces a day. Whenever I work, it's at minimum 32 ounces. When I don't work, it's a little bit more iffy, but, you know. You win some, you lose some. You can choose your battles. Even when my wings don't work out, I know I gotta make that inner corner work out. I want chapstick before I put on, like, my actual lipstick. That's another thing. Cold weather, my lips get so dry so fast. Especially when I was in high school. Sorry, my chair's caught. Hold on. When I was in high school, because I was in band. So we would go practice in the morning outside. And because I was I think every instrument, besides maybe like percussion, my lips would get so dry because I'd be playing my fucking instrument. What time is it? I'm doing math. My numbers. My numbers? My brain. It sees the numbers. It's that one math meme. Ooh. Sorry, I opened Instagram for whatever fucking reason. And I just saw the weirdest thing. Okay. Tell me why my eyebrows itchy. It's because I have makeup in it. I have a product on my face. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit itchy. But like, for what purposing? And you did this for why? Let's finish. Done. That is empty. If they changed this formula too, I'm going to riot. I'm gonna scream. I won't actually scream, but they changed this formula too. Let it be known, I will taste it. No, I think that's the same. I think that stayed the same. Sometimes when my eyeliner is uneven, I have to remind myself that my face is just uneven. And that it's okay. Like, it looks fine. It's actually just the structure of my face. I can't make that joke on stream. I shouldn't have said that out loud because now everybody's gonna be like, what was the joke? Sorry. Sorry. I just can't. What I can do is why is this eyeliner pencil like low-key bad? Oh no, it worked. I think it's just the shadow that made it look like it wasn't working. Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, where's my mascara? I purposely put it aside so I wouldn't forget it. The amount of times I forget about mascara is hilarious. Like, I don't know how. I just do. That and highlight. I wore false eyelashes when I did my drag look, and that was my first time wearing them in probably about maybe a year and a half, if not longer. Tell me why. I hated putting that shit on. Like, it is definitely one of those things that takes practice. Like, they are finicky and they do take practice, but I'm like, bro, glue down. Like, I know how to wear them. I have put them on before. I know how to apply them. I know how to sometimes make sure you need to cut them, if you need to cut them down, I know, da-da-da-da. But the corners were just, like, not staying down. And I'm like, bitch, I don't have time for this. Like, truthfully, and this is just a flex, my eyelashes are already pretty long as is. And especially if I curl them, like, oh, like, yeah, see? See? They're already pretty fucking long, as is. Especially if I curl them. And the fake eyelashes I got weren't even that big. They were, like, just a little bit of volume. I could have done without them if I really wanted to. But I was like, no. I'm committing to the bit. We're putting on fake eyelashes. And then they give me such a struggle, and I was like, bitch, why am I committing to the bit this hard? No. Something that was cut. Well, not even cut. This video is just never gonna see the light of day. Because originally, and actually I still have the footage. I have a video of me doing a blue version of, like, the makeup look I ended up doing. And it was a very beginner trial run. That's what it was. It was a trial run of drag makeup. And in that video, I was talking about sorry, I had to recrisp those inner corners. In the video, I was talking about how I felt like blocking out your brows is a very staple of drag, or like it's a very, at least, staple of old school drag. And with my eye shape, anyways, I would like to block out my brows to get a little bit more space. And I made the joke that I was about to just shave off my fucking brows. And sometimes I think about it, or like I was thinking about it, and I go, no, 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 no. You're not that far into drag yet to warrant shaving off your eyebrows. And also, like, a big factor of that is I just don't want to, like, pencil them in every fucking day to go to work. And do I need to? No. I could just go to work without no brow with... I could just go to work with no eyebrows. I could. But knowing me, I would want to. And I was like, I'm not about to do that. I did think about it, though. Let it be known. I did consider just shaving my brows. Sorry, I'm dying. I thought about it. Speaking of my show, though. My show, as if I was the only performer now. Speaking of my performance, I was talking to a friend who went to go see it, who I didn't end up getting to talk to afterwards because she left. I was talking to a friend, and she was like, no, like, you did great, like... Sorry, let me just drown myself. She's like, no, like, you did great, I would have never guessed you had stage fright. You did amazing. If you get into the next one, you have to shoot me a message and tell me. And she's like, all this. And she's like, no, like, I really do think that, like, once you get a couple shows under your belt, like, you can start getting bookings. And I was like, stop. I was like, that's so generous. Like, thank you, truly. But also at the same time, I did good. I did good. Like, I still think about those performances and I was like, damn, like, I did good. Like, I'm gonna take credit where credit is due. They were good. For my first ever drag performance, they were good. Genuinely. And this is now the second person to tell me that, like, if I pursued it, they think that I could genuinely have, like, not a career necessarily, but like a future in drag. This is the second person to tell me, and I'm like, are you drunk? Or do you genuinely mean this? Because that's like a huge fucking compliment. Genuine, like, that's just surprising to me. Like, that's a big compliment. The more I look at my hair like this, the more I'm kind of digging. Just like pushed back. But I am really used to, like, the face framing pieces, you know? Yeah. We'll see how it goes. If I get into this next show, if I don't get into this next show. If I don't get into this next show, I kind of have, like, a one-off piece in my mind. There's a song that I think would be really fun to perform. But I can't think of, like, an entire 2 or 3 song character necessarily for it. It is very much just a one-off song. And there's another, like, bar slash club that has open stages. And while I don't think the crowd will be as big, which is a neither here nor there factor, while I don't think this crowd will be as big, I do think it'd be a better opportunity to take a one song character too. So if I don't get into this open stage, then I think I'm gonna redirect and look into that open stage. Because I think maybe I would like to average one show a month. Maybe. And that's entirely dependent on like signups and stuff like that, specifically with this club. But we'll see. I don't know. But I had a lot of fun. And I think I did a good job. And I do, like, I would like to do it again, you know? Okay. How do I feel this vibe? This makeup? Because this is, like, normally what I look like. Normally I have, like, my face framing pieces. I'm just kind of not feeling it. I do think I maybe, like, wear my hair just, like, genuinely pushed back. In which case, it's probably going to be this headband, because this is the one I can easily hide. Huh. I don't know. We will see. What's going to happen is I'm going to hit the BRB screen real quick, chat. I'm going to go change, and then we'll decide on hair. So I'm going to hit the BRB screen for this one, because I'm going to be a quick second. Let me find you a good song. We're going to listen to the song. I'm going to hit the BRB screen, where I'm going to change, and we'll decide on hair.
Tall boys, you drink to drown it out because it's all noise. Tall boy, you've got to call him out or he'll dissolve more. Someone please remind me not to call her Convoy. I think I might be following the wrong hearse. I know the stakes are kinda high, I should take away the weed. You know I love to say you're right, but this time I disagree. Oh, babe, you're shocking in the sun, boy. Oh, babe, you're shocking in the sun, boy. Soulmates, it's like we're always lacing straight, I'm not a smith. I don't have the greatest will. You know I hate to cave and fold, so I'm calling for the thrill. Oh, baby, shotgun in the top, boy. Oh, baby, shotgun in the top, boy. Oh, baby, shotgun in the top, boy.
Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think I get banned for putting on my belt on stream? Putting it on, mind you, not taking it off. Do you think Twitch will misinterpret that and ban me? What do we think? I'm putting it on literally right now, so like I'm not actually gonna change the camera quite yet. But like, surely Twitch doesn't ban me, right? Twitch has seen worse. There we go. That. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me like 2 seconds, chat, and I'll go grab. I don't think I'm gonna actually change my necklaces. Oh my god, chat, did I tell you that my fucking third necklace broke when I was on vacation? I'm so pissed. Give me a second though, I'm gonna grab my earrings. No, okay. So my third necklace, the snowflake obsidian, that I used to wear, broke while I was on vacation. And I was like so pissed about it. It broke maybe the third or fourth day, maybe. But I'm like, bro, my necklace. I wear that shit every fucking day. What do you mean you broke? What do you mean? Okay. And I'll show you the full look right now. Well, kind of. I don't have my shoes on yet, but let me untangle these. I don't think I'm actually going to change my necklaces. I was thinking about it, but this one falls like the correct height. So this is the top we're working with, which is actually not the top at all. It's tucked very much into my pants. These pants, I think you've seen a dozen times. But this is what we're working with. And I will have a coat on over this for the drive there, because it is cold. But the more I look at it, the more I do think a hair back, like fully back look, but I don't want a headband. So let me grab my hairspray. Sorry, the last couple minutes of these like get ready with me streams truly are just me standing up every like 3 seconds. And the fun part is I washed my hair yesterday. It's fine. Oh. Okay. Is this or is this not giving a little bit of vibe from Arcane? Huh. Is it just hopeful thinking? Hopeful thinking? Wishful thinking? Is this just wishful thinking? I have always really wanted to put red in my hair. I know her hair is pink. I have always really wanted to put red in my hair. I just never did. The blue got to me. Sorry, I just dropped my fucking brush. The blue got to me before the red did. I think maybe it's just the color palette that I have. I think if I don't change my earrings, it gives vibe from Arcane. You know, if I had stayed going to the gym, I can't like flex properly into the camera. If I'd stayed going to the gym, I think I'd have decent back muscles. Like properly channel by. As it stands, like I'm not weak by any means. I like regularly lift 50-pound shit, which is not like a lot, but I'm regularly lifting heavy shit at work. So I'm not weak by any means. I'm just not as strong as I could be. Like, I don't have any desire to be really muscular. I want practical muscle. Or like otherwise known as gymnast, acrobatic. That's the name. That's the word I was looking for specifically. Same difference. Like acrobatic muscle, which is to say, like lean. I want enough muscle to be able to toss around and carry my own body weight, while also being lean enough to still be able to stretch and move in the way gymnasts do. That's the type of muscle that I want. That is my ideal muscle build, is gymnast, acrobat type of beat. That's what I want. I don't want to be like really muscular. I want that. It's kind of still giving Vi. Back on Arcane though. Back on the Arcane topic, and we're kind of basically done. I'm gonna finish this off and I'll throw on my lipstick for you guys, but I gotta get going soon. Back on Arcane. I have previously said the only person from Arcane I would consider cosplaying is Jinx. I don't really have the money to put into the build for her, but Jinx, I would fuck hard with doing Jinx. I realized it's a little bit longer and it's not quite the right color, but I have a wig that would work for a closet Kate. I could do a closet Caitlyn from Arcane. And I might be doing it this weekend. Not this weekend, like this, my next days off, I might be doing it. So I think I'm going to be doing that. Just for funsies. I'm going to do Closet Kate. I think she'd be fun. Can we? Okay. So minor spoilers for people who are not super caught up. Mia, I do think you know about this. Can we talk about how Maddie didn't deserve to be a rebound? Like, yeah. We don't get to know a lot about her. But nobody deserves to be a rebound like that. Nobody deserves to be a rebound like that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Nobody deserves to be a rebound. I will say, I do fuck with, like, messy bullshit like that, though. In shows. Not in real life. In shows. In fiction. In fiction. I had too much of that bullshit in real life already. I don't need it anymore. In fiction. So the more I look at this, the more I want to keep it a neutral lip. I always say, oh, I'm going to do a neutral lip. I'm going to do a neutral lip. Never. Never do I do a neutral lip. The red I have is very, like, reminiscent of this red. And it's one of the only lipsticks I have. And that's not a liquid lipstick. Because usually I do liquid lipsticks that are matte. And I just rock with that, and it's non-smudge, and I love it. This one it's matte still. But it's Screamer. And it's Sophia Nygaard's ColourPop collaboration. I have this one, and I can't remember the name of it, but that bluey gray color of hers. And it's one of the only non-liquid lips I own. Because other than that, I am a liquid lipstick girly. And let it be known, I've already said this once before this stream, whenever I refer to myself as girly, it is gender neutral. I am a girly in the way that, like, I was raised a girl, and I enjoy feminine things, or traditionally feminine things. Okay. We are, like, gonna get going soon. So I'm gonna throw on this lipstick for you. And then if you want a full fit check, it's gonna be on Instagram. Sorry guys, I'm gonna chill. You would think I'd be faster at applying, like, regular lipstick. Because I'm so used to doing liquid. No. I go significantly slower. Ooh, that was messy. I do hate that it's hard to get like a crisp edge with regular lipsticks.
And lip liners for losers.
Well, I also just don't want to own a million lip liners to match all my... I own, like, 4 regular lipsticks. I'm not gonna buy lip liner.
Cause for losers.
Like, if I really cared, I'd take a angled brush and do it that way, but it's fine. Okay. That's the look, chat. It's a look. I am gonna go finish getting ready. If you want, like, the full look with the boots, not the boots. I don't wear my boots. With my heels and, like, the full fit, check my Instagram. Hold on. Has the camera been misaligned this entire time? And you didn't say anything, chat? And you didn't say anything?
To be fair, is it bad enough that they would notice? Or is this just a thing that you would notice?
2 of my... Which source is that? What should that be under? GC overlay? Did that fix it? It's misaligned so that the now playing and my running, the now playing and the socials that run in the bottom are just gone.
Oh.
They're covered.
Oh, weird.
Chat? You want to talk? Hey, chat.
To be
Hey,
fair,
buddy.
to be fair, chat, I wouldn't have noticed.
When something goes wrong on stream, you politely point it out to the streamer so that they can fix it, and they don't make a fool of themselves this entire time. I'm kidding, chat. I love you guys. It just ruins my spiel of, like, oh yeah, by the way, like, that's my socials on there. It's Buccaneer Space. It's Buccaneer Space quite literally everywhere except for on Twitter. But we don't really even fucking use Twitter anymore. It's Buccaneer Space on Blue Sky. Am I on there? No.
Fuck yeah, Blue Sky. I want Blue Sky.
I am, but, like,
Follow me.
I don't post. I think I made 1 post and that's it.
I share.
That's like I ever post on fucking Twitter as is. But if you want my full look, it's gonna be on Instagram, because that's where everything is. I use Instagram more than I use Twitter. More than I'm ever gonna use Blue Sky. But that's the look. That's the look, chat. I'll be live tomorrow, probably around the normal time of live streams. Back to playing Thousand Resist, because I want to know where this cult game goes. And I want to know what happens to Watcher. So we'll be live with the normal game tomorrow. Or normal game. Well, like normal gaming tomorrow. I really thought I was gonna have to work. Quick side tangent. I really thought I was gonna have to work 8 hours or fucking 12 hours tomorrow, because our clerk who takes over for me when I leave. Quit. He quit, and then he called after his last shift on Wednesday and said, hey, I can't make my Saturday shift, which I think is fucking stupid and not at all how you quit. And this is like a terrible job, but like this place is not a terrible job. Huh?
For football game day too?
Oh, right? No, we'll be slow, I
Is
think.
this Tyler?
No. He works one day. He's actually the person who's closing, or he works 12 hours tomorrow. But he quit. And he takes over for me when I leave. And the entire day, I was I'm not gonna change it, but my tongue piercing doesn't match.
F. In the ER.
I'm not gonna change it. I'm just not gonna think about it. He takes over for me when I leave. And the entire day today, I was expecting either my manager or the store head to be like, hey, would you mind working 12 hours tomorrow? You know, we just don't have another clerk. Would you mind? And like, I was waiting for it the entire day. And they never asked me. And I was kind of talking about it with my coworker, and he's like, no, they're not going to ask you because you just did overtime these past 2 weeks. You did overtime these past 2 weeks pulling more than your weight because manager was gone. Like, they're not going to ask you. They're not going to do that to you again. And I'm like, okay, I respect and I fully appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. But also, like, as much as I didn't want to, and as much as I don't want to work with that fucking coworker 12 hours, I would have for the money. I would have. Well, maybe maybe I wouldn't have. But they never asked me, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing at 4 o'clock when I leave, but it's not my problem. The answer is not my problem. I'm fucking leaving. But speaking of leaving, I'm gonna get going, chat. I need to put on my shoes. Tomorrow, probably around the usual stream time, so like 5, 6 EST, something like that. And, as always, chat, remember to drink some water, eat some snacks, stretch, remember super valid. Alright, bye, chat. Bye, chat. Oh, I did that wrong. Bye, chat. Bye, chat. Let me find you a song. I haven't did that.
Light the candles, light the fuse. Open windows, fight the fumes. This air won't do. Shut the blinds and sleep till noon. Eat my heart out with a spoon. Amelie, 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 Amelie. Out of rhythm, out of tune. Inspiration out of you, and then came you. Eager spark that blew a fuse. Beat my heart out.